Tonight, I want to talk about the movie Ava. This movie is directed by Tate Taylor. He's directed a few things, but the most notable is The Help, Get On Up, the movie Ma with Octavia Spencer, and this one, Ava. This movie is written by Matthew Newton. He really hasn't written anything that impressive, and he still hasn't. The movie stars Jessica Chastain, John Malkovich, Common. It also has Colin Farrell in it and Geena Davis. This movie struggles right off the bat with what type of movie it wants to be. So Jessica Chastain is an assassin who really gets a little too close to her targets, and we see that that's gotten her in trouble in the past. And then the movie just kind of changes course, and it's about her emotional relationships of the past, and then it's a revenge flick, and then it's a forgive me for all the sins I've done movie, and it's just kind of all over the place. When you look at the runtime of this movie, it's about an hour and a half. 20 to 25 minutes of this movie could have been cut out for any of the other movies it wanted to be. If it wanted to be a revenge movie, could have been a tight, probably hour and 10 minutes. If it wanted to be I need to go back home, so you've got your revenge flick like a John Wick, right? Or like Peppermint. Those are better movies. Go watch those if you want a revenge movie. If you want a female-led revenge movie, go watch Peppermint. That one is fantastic. Jennifer Garner is great. If you want I am going back home and kind of trying to fix some stuff, maybe go watch Grosse Point Blank with John Cusack. That was a fantastic movie of somebody kind of going back home. And it's an assassin, right? So it's a really good movie. Go watch that one. Jessica Chastain is better than she was in this movie. I don't think that's her, because I've seen her better. It's almost like she started getting just, throwing out this really good acting, and the director's like, whoa, that's way too much emotion. I need you to pull it back. So she pulls it back, and he's like, no, I need you to pull it back. You're supposed to be emotional despondent. And she's like, I kind of am. And he's like, well, just don't show any. So she's like, okay, and it just doesn't work. I mean, Common is better. I've seen him better. And it feels like he's just this one-dimensional character that's just supposed to be there. And I'm in trouble. I need to be saved. So I get it. He's kind of that character that needs to be saved, and he's not really written that deep. But the movie suffers because of it. I mean, the movie felt, if I'm being completely honest, it felt like a 2.0. I'm actually giving it a 2.5 for one reason and one reason only. Colin Farrell was magnificent in this movie. I would love to watch a movie to find out how he became the character he is in this movie. I would love that movie. Yes, please, go make that one. Don't have Matthew Newton write it. And possibly not Tate Taylor direct it. Because then it might turn out to be something like this, and I don't want that. Again, this movie's it's just all over the place. There's a scene in it that is a really good scene when Jessica Chastain and Geena Davis, who plays her mother, reconnect. And you can tell what they're going for. They're going for, hey, I don't have anything to live for. Then she kind of forgives her for this past stuff. And now it's like reinvigorated. I'm ready to go. And that's what's changed me. That's what's going to keep me going. In a movie like this, I feel like it's kind of added to pad the runtime. I get what it's trying to do. But you could have had the character make that self-realization. They didn't have to be forgiven. They didn't have to have that closure. I mean, it just felt like three different movies kind of Frankensteined into one in order to make it movie length. And again, it was only 94 minutes total. A very quick runtime, and it just didn't feel like a very quick runtime, which is bad. I mean, you're not supposed to be watching your clock on an hour and a half movie, waiting on it to end. Again, the actors in this movie are way better than the performances of this movie. So I don't know what happened. I mean, is it on the director? Is it on the editor? I mean, it's got to be the director. It has to be. You know, he's better. I mean, we've seen movies. The Help, it was a good movie. I mean, we've seen what he can do. Is it the screenwriting? The director should be able to pull performances out. I mean, the script sounds on paper like it could have been good. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So tell me in the comments if you've seen this movie and what you thought. Because you see what I think. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's on Netflix, so it's worth watching there if you want. Again, it's only an hour and a half, so that's the only amount of time that you'll waste watching it. It's not a horrible, horrible movie. It's passable, but that's about it. Sorry. I'll catch you next time.